Man, end of February 2025. It is insane how fast this year is going already. Not in a bad way, though. I'm sitting in the 34 sedan in the back seat. Comfortable. But I was in this car in the freezing weather a week ago, going to Hot Rod Showdown. And other than a couple carburetor issues, car performed stellar. Got about 18 miles to the gallon actually out of this thing, so kind of impressed with that. Found that those front Coker tires like to shake about 70, so the car's got a lot more in it. She probably would cruise easily 75 all day long. So I'm going to try to find some place to get the tires shaved and get them trued up a little bit, and hopefully that will nix that shake. Project updates, I guess you could say. I've been blowing through some iron lately. I bought that 51 Buick, screwed around with it, drove it for a little while, and really enjoyed the car. I found a 51 Cadillac, and I was like, oh, well, I like this car better, until I didn't even try to sit in it. And the Buick was 100 times more comfortable. The Cadillac seats are just not designed for large statued people. So I could change the seats out, which I contemplated, but there's a couple guys that are interested in the car, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and roll it. So then we get into the what do I want? And I thought about going back to a early 50s Chevrolet car. I enjoyed my 53 that I had, but I didn't love it. And I think some of that was I never actually got that car out and actually did a road trip with it. After road tripping this car to the showdown and winning the showdown, which was mind-blowing, I never thought that this car, being in such survivor status, would win an award that prestigious. I'm still mind blown. I love that show. Pioneer Town is just a cool setting for a show. If you've never been, you got to go. It was cold. It was rainy. And it's February in Texas. Friday, high in the mid 30s, drizzly. Saturday, drizzly. Started off the morning, car had ice on it. It was cold and wet. As the day went on, it kind of quit raining and drizzling, but it was still kind of, yeah. And so we went to dinner after the show, me and a couple buddies, and had a great time. Driving back, windshield's covered with water, and I don't have a working windshield wiper. Tried to wipe it, but more drizzle and stuff came down, so I drove back to the cabin, just kind of like, oh, we're driving by Braille, especially when somebody with some headlights was coming at me. So, but we made it. But hey, that's what doing this shit's all about, making memories. So we get back to the whole, what do I want? I have no clue. I would like 32 to 34 coupe. It's just the price point on those is a little bit more than what I want to spend. I could sell this car and easily probably get that price point covered, and then starting all over again. I enjoy this car. It's comfortable. The back seat's phenomenal. Even my big ass has more than enough room back here. I can stretch out. Does anybody really hardly ever ride in the back seat with me? Not much. But at Roundup last year, we rolled 4 deep in this car, and it was comfortable. And that was with old Smokey smoking up the cab, you know. Now, me and Green, there ain't no smoke. So, I don't know. I thought about doing another Model A because I've got parts. I've got F1 boxes. I've got old Smokey has been machined. It's ready to start going back together. I just need to find a 4-inch crank. So I've got a motor. I got a set of 17 wires. I got F1 box, like I just said. I thought about, if I don't do the 17 wires, I might actually do wide 5s because my buddy Cadillac's 34 Pomona panel is on freaking point with those wheels. And I've been kind of starting to like them more. I used to not like them, but you change, progress. So I may run to wide 5s. I don't know. But I will have hopefully an empty space in my garage tomorrow. Fingers crossed. So then it comes down to what's next. I normally don't keep a garage spot open long. So maybe it's the point where I just start searching for parts and piece the sucker together over time. I'm not used to doing that. I'm used to catching something that's decently complete, throwing my parts at it and the parts that came with it, and making cool. Pretty quick, actually. I don't like to linger. I like to just knock it and go. The people who build a car for like 5-10 years, I don't see how y'all do it, because granted, you're doing it in little chunks and doing it in little steps, but I can't go a life like that. I gotta just hit it, and it's my only project. That's prime focus. Everything goes to that. All my budget from everything that I've turned goes into that, and I just roll. That's why we got this. I rolled a shitload of metal to get to this point. And I now have a 34 Ford. I never thought I'd own one, but I made it. I've had more than enough Model A's. Could I do another Model A? Yes. Do I want to? Not particularly. We're at 8 minutes of me rambling. You've seen some ups, you've seen some downs. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what I want. You'll see it. Don't worry, it will be cool. I don't do no lame shit. You know this. So, I hope everybody has a great start to your year. Keep the shiny side up. Keep forging forward, guys. That's all we can do. Big Kev signing off. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.